Katy Huller here with Kids Can Read and Write. Well, if you've been wondering about what an apostrophe does and when to just add S or when to add apostrophe S or when to add S and then an apostrophe, you are in the right place. Let's talk about it because the other day my husband sent me a text with a sign he ran across like this. And let's talk about what that would mean. So they were selling pumpkins and they had a bunch of them, but the sign had an apostrophe before that S. Do you know what that means? If you put that apostrophe before the S, there are two things it could mean. You could be making a contraction where you're adding the word is or was, something that ends with an S, to pumpkin, like the pumpkin's in the street. The pumpkin is in the street. Or you could be adding that apostrophe to show that something belongs to the pumpkin, like the pumpkin's stem, or the pumpkin's shape, or the pumpkin's size. But if you just want to say more than one pumpkin, you just add an S, okay? S's make things plural. Plural means you have more than one of something. So if you're making a sign at your business because you are selling a bunch of pumpkins, don't put that apostrophe. Now there's something else wrong with this sign. Do you know what it was or is currently here? Well, the K is a capital K right in the middle of a word. That is a no-no. We don't want a capital in the middle of a word. Capitals go at the beginning of proper nouns. Capitals go at the beginning of names, names of places, names of months, names of days of the week, names of states, names of countries, names, okay? We don't want a capital in the middle of a word. Now, how do you make a lowercase k? Instead of making that giant mouth, which would gobble up tall letters, we need that K to have a little mouth to gobble up the little letters. So see how the size of this is the short size? I'm going to make the mouth of my K only that wide and down low. See the difference? So two things. We want to make sure K's look like this if they're lowercase, not that giant mouth, but that short mouth. And if we want more than one of something and nothing belongs to it, just add an S. Pumpkin is like this. Pumpkins, you just add an S. Now, if you want to say something belongs to that pumpkin, maybe you want to say the pumpkin's stem, okay? You would do like that because the stem belongs to the pumpkin. If you wanted to say the pumpkin's size, again, you write pumpkin, pumpkin, and since something belongs to it, we put apostrophe S. We're talking about one pumpkin, but the pumpkin's size. Okay? Or maybe you want to talk about the pumpkin's shape. Well, then you would just put that same apostrophe S, but add shape after it. Again, if the apostrophe is before the S, that means you are talking about one pumpkin, but it is the pumpkin's shape or the pumpkin's stem. Okay, that is singular possessive because it owns or possesses the next word. The pumpkin's what? The pumpkin's stem. That belongs to the pumpkin. The pumpkin's what? The pumpkin's shape. That belongs to that pumpkin. Now, if we're talking about more than one, we could say pumpkin. Okay, we're talking about more than one. Pumpkins, and if something belongs to all of them, maybe the pumpkin's stems. Okay, we're talking about more than one pumpkin, so we're talking about more than one stem here. The pumpkin's stems. Notice, pumpkins owns the stems. The stems belong to this word, so it's the pumpkin's what? The pumpkin's stems. Now notice if I cover the apostrophe, how that S is still there. That means we're talking about more than one pumpkin, okay? That's plural possessive because this belongs to more than one. Plural meaning more than one, so we add that S, but we need to make it possessive, so we add the apostrophe, okay? Pumpkin's stems. We could say the pumpkin's shapes. We could say the pumpkin's owners. We could say, anything that belongs to all of them that we're talking about, we're going to put the S to show we have more than one, and then whatever belongs to them, okay? Stems, shapes, whatever. So I hope that helps, guys. Remember, if you just want more than one of something, chances are you're just going to add an S. Sometimes it'll be ES, like in boxes, hear the S, or foxes, or churches, or hushes. Sometimes you're adding ES, but you'll hear it as. If it's a sleepy E word where a silent E is at the end, you're still just adding S even though it looks like an ES. So just think about that. Remember, again, if you just want more than one of something, usually you will just add that S. If you need ES, you should hear it. Don't add apostrophe S unless you are talking about the word owning something, something belonging to that word. And don't add an apostrophe after the S unless you are talking about more than one of that thing owning something. So I hope this helps, guys. Good luck. Let me know if you still have questions about that S ending, the apostrophe S, or S apostrophe. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on the next video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like, share, and all that good stuff. Thanks again.